Hey Jurassic fans, I'm Aaron Beyer and welcome to a special review video from the Jurassic Park podcast. Today we are looking at the new Stygimoloch and Mercenary story pack from Mattel. This one I found randomly. I didn't even know this was a thing until I saw it on the store shelves. But yeah, I just wanted to dive right in. First, it comes in the very standard story pack material packaging right there. We can see that the Stygimoloch fit right around here, and the Mercenary figure was, kind of here. I apologize for actually already opening it. I didn't realize I'd be doing a video about it, but people in the Facebook group over at the official JP Toys group, I believe, were actually really curious about this figure. Like I said, I didn't know this was a thing until I actually saw it. I didn't even see this in marketing material at any point. But yeah, let's take a look at the figures themselves. So first, I want to take a look at the Stygimoloch. It's actually really quite close to the Battle Damage one that was the Walmart exclusive. It's actually really neat. It does, however, have the same pose as the Battle Damage one, kind of the right foot forward, left foot back. It's got that arched body that we've seen on the other one. This one, however, is a little bit smaller, and I'll bring in the Battle Damage one for comparison. So if we look at both of those, we can tell that the Battle Damage one here is quite a bit bigger, just a little bit smaller for the story pack one on the head and the body, and the tail is definitely quite a bit smaller. However, this one I think has actually a really cool play feature. I'll take the Battle Damage one away there. This one has a really cool play feature where when you put the tail down, the head goes in and out for kind of a ramming action that we saw in the film. It also has a full head swivel there, so you can kind of make some really cool dynamic poses with this one that seems to be really fun. I will say that I am a little bit disappointed. At first I thought because they were the same design, I thought the mold was pretty much the same, just broken up into different pieces for the action. However, when comparing the two versions, seeing that this one is a little bit smaller, I kind of wish they would have done something a little different, maybe with a mouth open, or just nick up the horns a little bit on the head a little differently. But for the most part, it is the same sculpt, just broken up, but then also sized down to kind of meet the requirements of the story pack manufacturing. The next thing I want to take a look at is the character that comes with the set. A lot of people originally thought this was Wheatley. I think in the original marketing material, it's Wheatley, or like a repaint of the Wheatley figure. It in fact is not. It's an all-new figure. It's a Mercenary, pretty standard guy. What's really cool about him is that he's just kind of got a really unique look. He's got his beard and his mustache, kind of a goatee kind of look there. And what I really like is that he's also got this little headset right there on the right ear. That's a really neat touch. I do kind of like this hat and this dark clothes. Kind of reminds me of the ACU from the first movie. It's really cool, and he's got all the posability of all the other figures. You can see the joints right here in his elbows. He's got all the articulation of the other characters. And what I like about this one is he actually articulates a little bit better than anything we've ever seen. The elbow joints aren't getting warped or bent as we move those through, which is really nice. We've got the code there on the back, and we've got the swivel in the waist. Okay, and if we compare him to Owen, he's actually a little bit shorter than Owen. So for reference, here is our Owen figure. As we can see, Owen is a little bit taller, which makes sense, I guess, since he's like the, quote-unquote hero of the film, to have kind of a taller hero. But yeah, I think this is a really neat guy. I'm kind of glad he's not a repaint. It gives you a little bit more of a reason to go buy this story pack, especially considering now that there's now 3 Stygimolochs on the market. This is the only way to get this Mercenary, which I think is really, really cool. Other than that, I think that kind of wraps it up. I know this Stygimoloch does work with the Mattel, what's the word I'm looking for? The Mattel app, where you can scan in the dinosaurs. And, one last thing real quick. Here is let's see if I can even get this in focus. He does come with this weapon, this kind of this shotgun, or this rifle, I guess, which I will be putting in a Ziploc bag and probably never looking at again. Yeah, really cool figure, really cool story pack. Retails in the States, I believe, for $14.99. So I think for that price, if you can find one, I know right now on Amazon they're kind of difficult to find. If you can find one, really good deal. Anyway, that should wrap it up for this little bonus video. Hope you guys have a good one. Thanks for listening.